lotion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like.
Don't get put in that blender. Somebody don't remember trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got to.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Jacksonville. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Olave is the motion man. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Indianapolis. Give up the middle to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Colts first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On second down, here's McCarthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
his second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
Another run here with Tootin. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets. Get it.
That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It's not often in the NFL like that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Indianapolis. Running left, that's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter in the books. 13-7 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example up here.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. 2. Will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. 2nd and inches. The motion man here is Mitchell. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Taylor loses the football.
security. I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is McCarthy. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
McCarthy. This one not quite on target. From too much, that one falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. This drive begins with a run by shoot. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Second and 11. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to...
He gets free. He's inside the 40. He's to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with Taylor. Gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Third and a long way to go. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 40. This is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
The onside kick recovered by Indianapolis.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chain. 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score! Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground is Teaton to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, sack, go!
Back to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's McCarthy. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And he's taken down there.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. At deep for Olave. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. And up, it's Tootin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll let one go. Down the middle. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Jaguars 46, Colts 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Back deep for Olave. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Colts.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 33 yards. 1st and 10.
1st down, Colts.
Here's Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Jaguars 46, Colts 21.
And give them credit, they are not nailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Liking 18. Check go.
the ground. Here's Chitney. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Right back to Chitney. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now a deep ball from Mitchell. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Chitney. Inside the 30. And he will score again. Be sure, Chitney. Touchdown, Jaguars. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The PAT, up and good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
Colts 21. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run on first down with Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 50. Yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Colts. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will get just a bit closer.
53, Colts 28.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll run. It's 2. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Back up at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Another run here with Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
19 tight. 19 tight. Motion. Take off.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He's to the 25. Up the sideline, past midfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56 yards. And the Colts.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. One final play. He's got it inside the 5. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. His kick is good, and the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the